Hello again. So let's see. Okay, Thursday night, after the classes, what did I do? Oh, I went shopping for groceries for the first time, which was good because I needed some. I was getting a little hungry there. Um, so I went with a group and we went grocery shopping, and then we went to this place called Gorilla Bites, which is kind of like this lounge slash kind of. It's not really a bar. It's like just like one of those like I don't know what you call it. But anyways, they have this thing called the Love Lounge that Bethel was putting on there, and it was open to the public. But a lot of it basically is first 20 people to sign up were guaranteed to have an open mic night sort of thing, and keeping it clean. And it was pretty cool. It was really nice. It was crowded. A lot of people went, which was good and encouraging. And I think it helped out Gorilla Bites, which makes doing the Love Lounge even more possible for future times. And but we got there a little late because of the grocery shopping, and so the girls I was with, we got some food and we went outside into this little patio thing, and then they had speakers, and it was just really nice night. And hung out there eating our food and listening to the speakers, listening to what was going on outside. So, which was a lot cooler and nicer, though it would have been nice to see people. And so it was really good, and it was nice to be able to not have, that intimidation of trying to get to know people because there's so many at once. It was just us three, four. Started out as three. A couple more came later. And so that was pretty cool. And it then moved on to like more singing, and got a little later, and so people started like splitting up and doing different things. And I saw someone I had met earlier, so I went over and talked to them and said hey, and they asked me where I was from and different things like that. We started talking, and we realized that that I told them I went to APU. I had gone to APU, and they said, "Oh, I know someone from APU." Like, "Yeah, she is." And so we turned around, and there's this girl named Rachel, and yes, Rachel, and so we started talking, and it was so cool to talk to her. She was a really awesome woman of God, and she was just full of life and stuff. And she's knew some of the same people I knew, and was going to be leading worship for Liturgical Chapel this next year, which was really exciting. So we talked a lot about our heart for APU and the different things that happened there, and talking about God and His provision, whether it be through loans or not loans, and whether it be going to school or not going to school, and kind of both our situations, and gave encouraging stories to each other about how God provided, and that was it was really cool. And it's really nice to, just to hear the love and the excitement from other people, and to know that some of the stuff I'm experiencing here will go back to APU with this wonderful girl, woman of God, and I just kind of, it makes it easier not being there, even though I'd still love to be there. Um, so that was really cool. And that was cool to meet her, and be like, oh, hey, you know this person? Yeah, I know that person. Oh, hey, you know this person? Yeah. And that sort of thing. So it was pretty awesome. And that was, oh, funny story. Okay, so there's this guy who kind of has this kind of hair, except, it's pulled back, kind of like what I had in my last videos. And, how do you like the hair, by the way? Yeah. And so he was walking around, and he had this, I think it was his daughter, was holding on to his pointer finger like this, and she was just cute, this little blonde girl in this little skirt holding this plastic cup and drinking it like this. And it was just adorable. And I kept seeing her, and she kept passing by. They just kept walking around outside this place, and because there's like a lot of little shopping things, and there's this grassy knoll where people sat too, because they could still hear what was going on inside. And so that was pretty cool. But I just got the urge to take a picture of her, and so I didn't want to be like some creeper. So I got up and went to the guy and was just like, "Hey, can I take a picture of your daughter?" I'm like, "I promise I'm not a weirdo. I just think she's really cute and want a picture of her." And so, like, I'll even give you my email address and everything, and send you the picture if you want it. And it was a little funny. He seemed very amused. Oh, and he was with this other lady. So when I first walked up, I was just like, "This might be a little awkward." So she turned and looked at me. She's like, "It probably is." I'm like, who responds that way? That's awesome. And so I ended up taking a couple pictures, and that was it. And it was a little awkward, and they weren't the greatest pictures. I didn't capture the cuteness, but I think it was just because I felt really awkward around the two adults. I don't know if they were both the parents or what, but it was funny. She was really cute. Okay, so yeah. What happened after that? I think we're home and a lot. Like I think the last few nights, whole last week or whatever, we keep going to bed a little bit later because God's good, and the girls in my house like to get drunk on the Spirit, clarifying drunk on the Spirit, and it's good stuff. We got some gigglers and some shakers and some very discerning prophetic people, and it's just really cool. Awesome group of ladies. Um, awesome group of ladies. So blessed. And getting to know them a little bit more and stuff like that. So, anyways, Friday came around. Worship, I'm pretty sure it was good again. Let me see if I wrote anything down about that one. No, I wrote Saturday. Okay, so I just remember every worship thus far has been good. I mean, there's nothing that hasn't been. But awesome, Jen Johnson spoke. Let me get to my notes. Okay, Jen Johnson, great speaker, hilarious. She's very cute, spunky sort of person. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything that might have like popped up or whatever. Most. Oh yeah, my favorite saying that she said is, "You're gonna poop, flush it." Says poop's gonna come up in your life. Just make sure you flush. It's really funny. Definitely talked about guarding your heart and keeping it accountable in all situations, especially as a leader and someone who is ministering to other people. And the way she presented it and stuff was very good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it was good. So after Jen spoke, we had lunch break again, and lunch was good. And then, or we kind of, sort of had a lunch break sort of thing. Some people left for a barbecue, and everyone else stayed because there's too many people to have it all at one time, because we went to this person's house, which she has an amazing house anyways, by the way, I mean. And okay, so the class I went to was Writing with Words and Color by with Trisha, and Trisha's one of the head art people here, and it was really cool. It talked about interpreting prophetic painting and what different colors mean and things like this, and this or that or whatever, and it was really good. It was intimidating at first. Like, I got really nervous because she would ask us what we saw in a painting, and it's something that she did, and be like, "Oh, I see this. Am I wrong?" And it got to the point where I realized, it's not like you're ever really wrong. It's just sometimes it's not what they see, sort of thing. And God does really speak through the paintings, and it was really awesome. And made me want to paint, but have I painted yet? Have I painted yet? No, I need to do that. It's gonna be awesome though. So if anything that I ever say here when I'm talking and doing these videos that you want a little bit more detail on, just let me know. I'd love to get detail. I just don't want to overwhelm, because I already have 6 of these, which equals out to be almost an hour worth of videos you can watch. Yay! So exciting! And I'm not even really done with the first week. So I'm going to stop this one, make sure I have enough time to upload it on YouTube, and then it'll be on to the rest of these. Yay! I actually might stop for this evening because I need to eat, and then it's the beginning of the conference this weekend, the Kingdom Come conference, so it's going to be sweet. Yeah, that's why it looks so cool. Right.